long have you seen, I guess, when authors have stayed in this process of trying to get to a traditional publisher?
Right. So you talked about like believing in it and really sticking with it, but sticking with it can have can play out in various ways. Sticking with it doesn't necessarily mean I'm just going to keep trying and keep sending to more and more agents. Maybe sticking with it means, do I need to hire an editor and go back to the drawing board on my book? And do I need to like really get some advice about how to do this better? So sticking with it can look different ways to different people. But in any case, how long should they stick with it before like deciding to pivot to self-publishing? That is a big question because it's not a simple binary. I believe you should only consider self-publishing if you think of it as a worthy publishing path and it's something that you are interested in doing, not simply as a backup plan if you can't get an agent and a publisher fast enough to suit you. I don't know that you're going to have a satisfactory publishing experience if that's the way you're thinking about it. Consider self-publishing if you're ready to become a small business owner and devote yourself to marketing and selling that book. But don't do it if your plan is to throw it up on Amazon and walk away. If you think your book is good enough that you expected a large publisher to support it, and you're going to pivot to self-publishing, then you need to support it too. It means like you're going to have to do the work of the marketing and the selling and sticking by it and supporting that book. If you've been querying a while with no success, there are other options besides immediately saying, well, I'm just going to self-publish. The smartest move is often to set that book aside and write another one, and another one, and another one if necessary, because that's how you get better and better. You become a better writer and eventually have a better chance of finding the success that you want. Now, for some people, they're excited about self-publishing, in which case go for it, and I work with a lot of people who are very successful self-published authors, and we are also doing some traditional publishing deals for them. So it's a great path, but I would advise you to try not to approach it as like, well, if I can't sell it, then I'll self-publish. It's like, okay, there's these two paths. I'm going to try this one first for a certain amount of time and maybe set, a deadline for yourself. Like if I don't get any bites after a year, then I'm going to, pivot to self-publishing. That's good. But try to approach it, very seriously and professionally, because if you're going to go to self-publishing, you're going to be a small business owner now, and you're going to be responsible for every part of this business.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you head over to www.bookumapp.com to download our app so you can connect with your favorite bookish content creators, start conversations, and start your own book club.